as you can see, my better half is not here today. She is in Virginia for an alumni committee that she's a part of for her high school. So that means there won't be any real talk about D&D today, or Alpha, or Critical Role. Sad, I know, for those of you who are tuning in to hopefully hear about that. I don't have anything for you. But if you are interested in D&D, yesterday we posted part 2 of the first session of our campaign that Emma is DMing. It's interesting, it's long. It's not as long as the first one, but it is still long. Besides that, today I get to talk about Warhammer, which I know is a lot. I talk about it a lot. I'm trying to do other things. Quick side note with the D&D, I might roll some characters today. Since Emma's not here, I feel like there hasn't been any D&D talk. So I might roll up some characters. But it's all about Warhammer for me. Picked up some new models. I have the Blight Lord Terminators. We have Typhus. And then we have the Foul Blight Spawn. I am still new to Warhammer. So these are all, no clue what they do. They should definitely benefit my army, since Emma once again is still playing Space Marines. This is kind of like the alter ego, the bad version of them. Hopefully this will help my army defeat hers, because she is starting to really get into it and I'm a little concerned. Enough jibber jabber. Let's open these boxes and see what I have inside. First we have the Blight Terminators. 5 models inside here. Do I have something that I can open these? Yes, I do. I believe, unlike the original starter box, these can be posed. Not posed, but you can add different weapons to them. We have, it's showing 4, but there are definitely 5 in here, and I believe these are the different weapons that I can add onto them. There's a Plague Spewer, there's a Combi Melta, a Reaper Autocannon, there's a Flail, a Blight Launcher, a Bale Sword, and Bubotic Axe. I don't know. We'll see. Here's the painting guide for the paints that I need. I think I have most of them. And inside, how many sprues do we have? 2 sprues, which will make up the 5 models. They look nice. You know, it's always hard to tell. Like, okay, this looks nice, but how is it when it's put together? Bases, and here's our instruction manual, how to build them. I mean, I'm going to say it looks fairly straightforward, but they always seem fairly straightforward until you actually start building them. Different weapons I can put on. And here is how they play. The unit contains 4 Blight Lord Terminators and 1 Blight Lord Champion. It can include 5 additional Terminators if I want. And here's the different weapon attachments that can go along. The war gear options, abilities, faction keys and keywords. Different languages in the back. Okay, let's move on to Typhus. Apparently he is a big name to have for Death Guard. I think he's just a melee character. I don't see any weapon in his hand, but he has that amazing Man Reaper, it's called. Here's the build, painting. Let's get inside this box. Put it aside. Here, 2 sprues and a base. Doesn't show much. Yes, the sprues, they look nice. The detail looks very nice. Oh, these crazy things go on his back right here. I'll probably leave that off at first so I can paint him and then add those on. Looks nice on a sprue. Let's see how it looks when it's finally put together. his build instructions. This looks a lot more straightforward. Simple build, like I said, these flies or bugs will probably be added on last. He has a rock that gets attached to the base. I'll probably put that on last too. Oh, a little nurgly looking guy. And his instructions: type is a single model armed with master crafted man reaper to destroy a hive and blight grenades. Only one model being included in your army. Abilities, weapons. He's a psyker. That means I can cast spells. And last but not least, we have the foul blight spawn. And this is like a child-proof package. They're so hard to open. All right, let's get the knife out and let's not cut ourselves. You know, the first part went nice and smooth. Okay, build instructions. He doesn't have much detail here, and it is just one small sprue. To really get more information about how he's played, I will have to look at the book. And once again, it is the foul blight spawn. Here's his abilities, weapons, and everything else that he can do. That's it. That's it for what I got. I need to start building them. There was also, and I don't know where I put it. Emma actually wanted me to get her a special miniature for her army. And it is Reboot Gilliman. Once again, on these sprues, it does not look interesting. This is the Primarch, or like the boss to her army. I think I'm gonna put this together for her, prime it, and at least put a base coat of blue on here, and then she can add the other detail. Let me go put that together and show you guys how these sprues, which don't add up to much, could actually look cool when you put the whole thing together. Give me a bit. I'm gonna go work on that right now. And here it is, Emma's latest Space Marine miniature. He is Robert Gilliman, the Primarch, kind of the leader of the Space Marines that she's playing. It's not totally put together. There's still a base also, and as you can see, he's headless right now. It comes with two different heads. One that has, the one that's wearing a mask, and one that is not. Here's the maskless one, and it looks really nice, but it's a lot harder to paint skin tones. Both Emma and I both feel that way. And here's the head wearing a mask. It's going to be a lot easier to paint this since it's just blue with some gold trimming. The last thing we have is the base that he's going to go on. There are some flames over here. What else do we have? There's a lot of detail on this base. It should look really nice once it's all said and done. The last thing is kind of this halo and wings that goes on the back. Just like that. Didn't want to put that on just yet because it's going to block some of the detail of painting back there. But there you have it. Emma's Primarch, Robert Gilliman. Hopefully she'll be painting it soon and we can show you guys the final product. That's going to be it for now. Hope you had a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.